Hi everyone, Larry here, and welcome back to my continuing Hydroneer Let's Play series. And today, we got some little tasty things going on, and we are going to go for automation. Yes, but before I started this episode, if you recall, we had some gold coins left over, and look what I bought here. It's the rake, and the rake helps you level things, remove dirt, all that fun stuff. So, look what we can do here. When the soil's jacked up like that, all I have to do is left click it, and look what it does. It knocks the soil out. It's gone forever. That's fine. But I can tell you what, it makes excavating so much easier. So much cleaner. So I'm going to do this for a little while. And when I come back, hopefully we'll have a nice clean area to work in. Okay. I think I have completed what I wanted to get done as far as digging us out. This should be a nice little starting area for us. Yes. It's all nice and flat. Now, these curved areas, of course, are bedrock, which, there's nothing I can do about that. And we have light. Yes, we can actually see what's going on. So it makes excavating a whole lot easier when you can light things up. So, yeah, don't skimp out on the torches and all that. But it's time to build. And first thing we're going to do right off the bat is we are getting rid of these blocks. These blocks are driving me insane. So, it has to be dealt with. Let's grab our money, and we're going to jump in the truck, and we're going to head over to that town of Bridgeport that I showed you. And we're going to pick up one set of tasty little items here. What did I do? Yeah, don't make this mistake. Drop your money before you get into your truck. There we go. So let's head off to Bridgeport, and I'll be right back. So here we are back at Bridgeport, and what we're looking for, and they're hidden right here, are stairs. Must have stairs. You have the single wide and you have the double wide. I'm going to go, for right now, I'm thinking let's just do some single wides. And I'm going to buy 5 of these things. I'm hoping that's enough. It may not be. Let's grab our money. Now these stairs are going to make it so much easier for us to get in and out of our claim. Now I can buy a pallet right there and stack everything on and toss it in my truck, but I'm still like old schooling it and just doing it this way. Yeah. I'm going to go over and I'm going to take my money and we're going to buy a conveyor belt, because we need to figure placement. So the conveyor belt, having one, will make life so much easier. I'm going to buy one of these things too. What the heck? In for a penny, in for a pound. There we go. Now with what I'm planning on doing, this is just the beginning. That claim, that starter claim that we have, I'm planning on having over a dozen machines in that thing. Because I want it to make money, and we're going to automate it, and it's going to self-repair. Now, we need these water hooks. We need these filters. We actually need 5 of them. Because if we filter the water, our equipment takes no damage. And it takes 5 of them. The only problem is you have to repair these things instead of your equipment. But that's not bad. That was owie. So now we have these. And they're definitely a must. I'm buying a smelter. This, oh, it makes life so much easier. I don't like doing stuff by hand. So, yeah, we're going to do this. Now, eventually, am I going to get a hand smelter, an anvil, and all that other fun stuff? Of course. But right now, I just want to get stuff automated so I don't have to do it by hand. There's too many other things that I want to play with and do than having to worry about getting my materials by hand. So I'm going to go back to the claim. Okay, we're back. And now it's time to do the glorious thing and unload everything. And okay. Now, let me show you. Right here, we can place these filters right on the pipe. Now, I'm going to place them on, I can place them on top, on the side, on the bottom. It's up to you. But since we're doing we're going to do the auto repair, what I want to do is I just want to put one on each pipe segment, because we're going to have the little device aiming at it, and it'll only do one pipe segment. So it's just far simpler for the build to do it this way. So we'll have all 5 of these here, and that means we're going to get the full bonus for water filtration. And that's what we want. Now, the great thing is this auto repair, I can do it semi-manual or fully automatic. And we're going to go the route of fully automatic when I do it. We have these. I better bring, learn this lesson. If you're going to be redoing your steps or stairs and all that, put them down in your hole. Because if you store them up top and start doing your thing, you could wind up trapped in your hole. Now, yeah, of course you could hit recall and, or unstuck and life is good. But to me, this is just a tad bit easier. So we're going to take these out and we're going to put our first one up here. I like having the blocks surround the lip of my build. So, because I think it looks cleaner, but of course it's up to you with how you want to do it. And I hope I bought enough stairs. I might not have. Yeah, no, that's enough stairs. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we can find out real quick. Let's go buy our drill. Because the height is going to depend on where we can place this drill at. Because we want it as close to the bottom as we can get it. So 1 drill. And 1 harvester. And life is good. And then we just take these and take them over to our claim. We're getting close. Oh, this is going to make life so much easier, but it also complicates our life at the same time. Drop that one there, and let's go ahead and bring this over here. Okay, we're going to also have to declutter this area. Okay, it will allow us to build on this dirt. So we are at the lowest part that we can get. So we are on the best dirt for this claim. Okay, let's grab our belt. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go a single wide on this. They're just going to feed off of one side. Just so you know, it won't allow you to place a belt unless there's a pipe. So we throw a pipe down, and now it will allow me to place the conveyor belt on top of it. If you don't have a pipe underneath it, it will not allow you to place your item. So what we want to do is we're trying to figure out room. And I could place this here, and if we target this, we could go straight up that way. So that's not bad. And this will give us space. And let's go buy a couple items just so you know what I'm talking about, because you're just like, Larry, I've never done the automation. I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay. This is the power booster. And what we want is for our equipment to run as fast as possible, it has to have the most pressure. And since you lose 3% on... where did I put my... Oh, yeah, that's right. My money's over here. Since you lose 3% with these iron pipes per segment, you know, after 10 segments of pipe, you've lost basically 30% of your pressure. So we use these right here, right before the machine, to boost the pressure up 100%. And I know it sounds a little weird, but let me show you this. It's Mechanics 101 basics here. Okay. Oh, I placed that horribly. What we have here, let me drop this. I'm going to open this door up because we plop our crystal in here. And I found that when you place these things, if the door's open, you can actually see how you want to do things. Okay. That's how I like it. Because now dropping our crystal in here is a whole lot easier. Okay. With how these things work, you put the crystal in, and say you're only getting... Okay. We'll start from the beginning. This pipe right here is at 100% at our pump. Okay? Let's say it's at 100 PSI. You lose 3% every time you go one of these segments. So by the time the water gets to this thing, it's down to like maybe 15 PSI. But once it goes through this little pressure unit, it's back at the same full pressure as what the water pump puts out. So that will allow the drill to run at its max water pressure. But the one really cool thing we can do, and it'll be a little bit later in the game when we can start crafting stuff. I'm going to take you to this special forge where we can make stuff. We can hook stuff onto this and make the water pressure get boosted even more. So we can really get the water pressure going on this. So the drill runs faster, the belts will run a whole lot faster, and it just makes life overall so much easier. So I'm going to play with this for a couple minutes and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I've done some playing around here, and what I wound up doing is I moved the pipe over and I bought some more pipe just to do a little rough layout. And what I'm doing here is I'm increasing the pressure on this pipe, which comes around and it's going to power my conveyor belts. Okay, so then these things they'll slowly slow down because this drops 3%, which is no big deal, but they're pretty good at I mean, for only having 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 drills, it's not going to be a big deal. So I just did a little rough layout to bring my stuff outside. And so the next part that I want to do is I teed off here, and this is going to power my first drill. And so it's going to be at 100%. It's going to do its thing. And right here, I put this T in, and what I should do is just put a straight pipe in and put a valve on it or put a cork in it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I just set it there just for my own visual so I can wrap my noodle around what I'm doing here. But I know I bought some corks. Yeah, there they are. Little small devils there. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop the cork right into the end of this. That's corked up, so nothing's going to leak there. Okay. We bought this one. Now, I bought that other conveyor belt, which raises things up. And yeah, you'll see that thing sparking over there. That's because it's damaged, because I left the water running, and those things take damage over time. So, yeah, that's my bad, but I really don't care. So we're going to put this here, which is fine. And what that's going to do is the drill is going to drop the dirt here. It's going to go up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pipe off just for now. It was, like I said, just a visual for a placeholder, because I want to start making money again. That's why I bought this. And we're going to take this down here. And I don't really care if this works at maximum speed, because it's really no big deal for me. So we're going to place this thing right here. And I'm going to remove this pipe because I'm being lazy. Now, I am going to place my big pan, if I can get up there. Let's see, where did I put my big pan at? I hate it when I lose stuff. There it is. Oh, and it has my shards in it. You know what? I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to go buy another one, because you're going to wind up with multiple pans anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to dump that stuff out on the ground, because that's just more stuff for me to pick up. Okay, so we have this. We're going to go down here, and we're going to place this pan right in front of this, if it will let me. Okay, life is good. Now, since this thing has taken damage, which is, my bad, I'm going to go buy a repair bag. Now, you have an option here. You can buy the wrenches singly, or you can buy a repair bag that has 5 of them in there. And I think Max designed it this way because since the water filters are the thing that are going to break, and you have 5 of them to get the max percentage there, that he put it this way. It's basically, I think the math works out to, if you buy a bag of 5, you get one of the wrenches free if you bought them singly. So yeah, right now I'm just going to repair just this one. I know this one over here is damaged, but I just want to save money for right now. Now, should I have a valve over here? Yes. I'm just being lazy right now, and I don't have one going. Let's grab our little thing of shards here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and we're going to take one of these shards. Oh, let's open that up. Drop this in. Oh, no. I hate it. Oh, I have not locked anything down here. Okay. Word of advice. Lock your stuff down. Okay, let me find my hammer and get some of this stuff locked down before I drive myself absolutely insane here. Okay, those are locked down. That's locked down. We'll get this stuff, as much of this stuff as I can find, locked down. Let's try this again. And I got lucky with it falling in the first time. Okay, we have that one there. So now that's powered. And let's... Yeah, once I get the proper floor put in... Oh, this may not work out very well. Building nice, neat, and tidy makes life so much easier. Okay, that's there. We have to turn this machine on, and we have to go turn that water valve on. See, I didn't. Ah. There we go. And things should be working. I hope. That's turning like it says. Okay, there's our... And, yep, there we go. Look at those big chunks. Those are awesome big chunks. So now we're making money. Now, the one big problem with all this is clutter. That's the one thing I did figure out in my other map is how important the carts are. Because what I do with the carts is pretty ingenious. Because those carts will literally hold an unlimited amount. And what I do is I buy like 5 carts, and I have a cart for straight pipe. So then I'll put 20, 30 pipe in each one of these things. And then I'll have one for curves. I'll have one for the T's, the one for the pressure vessels. And I just load these carts up. And, oh, I can just park them on my claim and then just grab off whatever I need. And it makes life so much easier. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go buy some stuff, and I'm going to show you the next phase of the build. So I'll be right back. Okay, it's time for the next phase of the build, and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, we have our drill being pressured up. We have full pressure going here, which is slowly dropping, which is fine. Then we come up here and voila, there's a whole lot of stuff being built. I've moved the harvester over here. We belted everything up. I have this one coming off right here. It tees off to this pressure unit. So now this is operating at 100%. And now this connects to the belts, which connects to my automatic sorters. Now what I've done, and you don't have to put these right here, is with placing these funnels right here, I don't have to worry about the pieces not getting into the smelters. Now, why did I go with automatic smelters? Well, just click of the button, bam, I have my bar. Life is good. Makes life so much easier. I have cloudium right here. I have my iron. And then, of course, the last bar right here is my power. Now check this out. I went ahead and put a polisher right here. So what's going to happen is with these auto sorters, if there's a power shard that hits here, it's going to go here. Here's a gem. Boom. Automatically polished, and it goes right here into my compressor. Now, the compressor, I think I have turned the wrong way, which I have. I'll fix that. But see how we have little gems and all that in there? Ooh, we even got, what's that? That's gold ore. How did gold ore get in there? Huh? It is what it is. We'll just toss that gold ore in there. But we have all those small little gems in there. Watch this. Voila, big gems. So the bigger the gems, the more valuable they are. So in the next episode, I'll get this turned around and I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up. But if you remember the very basic build that I had, which was just that drill on the bottom floor, bottom tier dirt, best dirt we can get, was going into here, and it was going into a bucket. It paid for all of this. I did not have to do any type of work whatsoever. And now the great thing is, if I decide to, say, sell my gold, I can just turn around, I can resmelt it. Watch this. I can go ahead and pour my bar, and voila. Now I can go sell this. Notice there's no lag. It doesn't have to try to render all those little nuggets and all that. So when you're smelting like this, if you're on a weaker computer, make sure it just combines everything. Look at that, 2319, and I didn't do a darn thing. Now, the great thing with this setup is for more of our automation, we have to go into another part of the map, which is the forge, and that's going to be in the next episode. Because what we're going to do is we're not going to sell our iron. We're not going to do anything with the iron. And same thing with the cloudium. We're not going to do anything with this. This I'll just turn into large bars to put into here, into these pressure vessels. That's it. And then I'm just going to keep on occasionally. Oh, this is going to so annoy me. I'm just going to keep on occasionally compressing my gems into bigger and bigger ones, and I'm going to sell them. I'm not going to make any jewelry and all that. I know some people are going to say, oh, that's wrong, but I just want to power my way through this. So in our next episode, we are going to take the automation one step up, and we're going to get it to go a whole lot faster than what it is now in speed. But we're also going to turn around and I'm going to show you how to build more drills, because we're going to plop, like I said, 5 or 6 drills additional right here. And we are going to be cranking out so much money that we're going to be able to do pretty much anything we want in the game, because we're going to have so many coins that we're going to be able to build an incredible base, and we're going to do multiples. So yeah, but I'm no longer anchored to my brush or to that pan or to water. It is all my free time now of being able to make pretty, big, and just whatever I can possibly think of. Just like these big slabs, I did not realize they were in the game. So when I went over there to buy some more stuff for this, I went over to the furniture area, and it was just staring me straight in the face. These things are 4 of the small blocks. So it's like, ooh, there's a lot of stuff I can do with that. And you can build these things vertically as well. So we're gonna get some shenanigans going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode, and hopefully you're having a great day, because I know I am. And hey, if you like videos like this or settlement survival, planet crafter, hey, you might want to subscribe to the channel, because that's what I'm doing. So I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.